Hi guys, so I promised you the reaction to the qualifier. Zimbabwe qualified, and look, I'm happy Zimbabwe's qualified, but this is my reaction. I needed it to percolate a little bit and get everybody sort of, get to the place that they are, where they want to be, and so forth, as far as Zimbabwe's qualification is concerned. So now, first of all, I'm very happy that Zimbabwe have qualified for the World Cup. It's supposed to be something we do all the time. We didn't do it last time, and then missed out the time before. So Zimbabwe qualifying for the World Cup is not a foregone conclusion. In fact, the last 250 over World Cups have failed to actually qualify for those. So we're not in a good place in as far as consistently qualifying for the World Cups, and that kind of gets me to the point. I'm happy that we played great cricket. You know what I mean, against the size that we faced, and we're very professional. We got the job done, and there was we just we're always going to win every match that we played against. That was a given. But what we have to be cognizant of is that we just played associate cricket. That's the level of cricket that we played over those 10 days in which we hosted that qualifier. Associate cricket. Zimbabwe is a test playing nation, and sometimes that is lost on many of us, including fans in Zimbabwe, that to a large extent, we almost have this conversation as if we're playing with equals. I mean, no disrespect to the other seven sides that are there, but we are a test playing nation, and we have to behave like one. And I sort of feel like after that tournament, I felt we'd taken something away from the associates. Now, hear me out. If Zimbabwe and South Africa qualify directly as full member nations, playing at a higher level and taking one of those 12 spots that go directly to the World Cup, then what happens is that whatever qualifiers are played in Africa, you've got two extra slots. So that you could have had probably Tanzania, Kenya, Uganda joining Namibia at the World Cup. And that's what it should be like. I mean, the level that we're playing cricket, like we've got Afghanistan coming up just now. So imagine you're going from playing Botswana to playing Afghanistan. That's a level of ridiculous that we're looking at. And don't get me wrong, I'm happy for everybody who scored runs, made records. International runs are international runs. And I'm not going to take away those centuries that were scored or the wickets that are taken. You still have to do the job, because clearly cricket is played on the pitch, and anyone can give you a bloody nose in a 20 over game at any time. And that was shown in Namibia when lost to Uganda. And I think even then, I shout out to my my Ugandan friends, but Zimbabwe lost that tournament themselves. The attitude with the players, I think, was a bit off. And we played the kind of cricket that no test nation should be playing. And I'll give credit to Justin Salmons. He brought in a professional outfit this time, not trying to be arrogant. There's a statement that I would say: if you respect the game, it will reward you. So you got to go in and believe the other team wants to win. And when you do that, you do your best to win. And I think that's where Justin Salmons has done some work in getting the players to do what they do. But we must remember that Zimbabwe, are a test playing nation. And you shouldn't be doing this. Shout out for qualification, and I hope I go to India or Sri Lanka. But no, this isn't it. And let's not do this. I think I remember in the 2022 qualifier in Valayo, something that Dave Houghton said was like, you need to stop playing at this level against associates because they'll drag you down. And that's sort of what had been happening. And Zimbabwe needs to start behaving like an elite nation, like one of the top boys, one of the big boys. And that's just sort of my feeling that while yeah, glad there was a World Cup, you know, situation at stake, but in reality, if it wasn't for that, we're not playing pretty much any of those teams. Sure, we played maybe here and there, But generally, we're not playing any of those teams. And that's a damning indictment on where we've gotten ourselves to and where we need to stop uh, returning to. We need to get back to being an elite country because that's what being a test nation is. It means you are one of the big boys. Smash the like button, subscribe. What's your comments on what I say? Do you think I'm going over the line? Am I one of those people that is too difficult to please or whatever the case may be? Maybe that's the case. Maybe I should just be happy because life is short and all that. Subscribe, get in touch with me. Let's keep the conversation going.